What, dude? What's up, YouTube? So today I hit a arm workout and I did not record my set or entire workout this time, but I have some footage of a different day that I worked out that I will include for this meal. It might not mesh together, but I did want to put some workout content and I did want to include a different meal. So normally I stick to my typical stir fry with my beans, my rice, my peppers, super basic one that I always have. But this time I actually want to do something different just because I'm feeling it. I'm going to record that and then put it with, if not an arm workout, it might be a back. Who cares? It's going to be a workout and something different to eat for tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Good morning, guys. So, well, for a few, I'm recording this voiceover a little bit late, but I actually ended up hitting a back workout and I included only one set of 3 exercises, so not much into the seated row. And for this one I ended up using a longer bar, and as you saw I put a couple weights on there so I can elevate myself so I can hit lower. See, I'm pulling towards my belly button. A lot of us have very developed the top portion of our lats because we do a lot of these overhead pulls and just about everything, and we don't really concentrate on the low back. So I ended up doing those, and then I ended up doing the typical lat pull down. So I went heavy on these. I try to keep a neutral grip, a little bit wider than my shoulders, and not go crazy on that swing. So just concentrate, but again, trying to hit that low lat. So I want to show you guys the ingredients for this. So it's first and foremost, it'll be these hot dogs, the veggie hot dogs. I was not too thrilled to oh my god, I can't speak. I wasn't too thrilled to try these, but I ended up buying them and they're actually pretty tasty. It's crazy how much they taste like hot dogs, and since I was never too opposed to the meat feel like some people do, I feel like the more meaty type texture the food has, the better I like it. I mean, ever since I could remember, I never really hated hot dogs, but I hated the fact that they were just made with crap. Obviously that toned it down, and I would never eat a real hot dog, or I mean just any meat. That's not even meat, but you get what I'm saying. I ended up buying these Smart Dogs. They're veggie. I decided to try them out and I actually really liked them, and I had opened them a while ago and I don't want them to go bad. I'm gonna eat the rest of them because I only have four left. And each one is 7 protein, 2 carb, and 2 fat. Pretty solid, and I mean, it'll get my protein. I'll just eat all 4 of them, and what I normally do is I just put two hot dogs, because they're pretty small. They're pretty thin. So I end up putting 2, so it's almost like a brat feel, or that amount of food in the hot dog. Because if I just put 1, it's just too small, so it won't fill me up. I'm gonna put 2 in each, and I will be eating just some basic hot dog buns. I just try to be careful with the bread, but sometimes I'm not as picky. If you guys know cheap, good stuff that I can substitute with, you know, I'm all for it. Let me know in the comments. That'd be awesome, and I would really appreciate it. I'm still fairly new, about a year. I think I got most of it down. If you guys know or can help me out, I would appreciate it. And then I'm gonna do spicy brown mustard and some ketchup. Oh, and my onion. And instead of doing, wait, I was gonna say lettuce instead of lettuce. You don't put lettuce on a hot dog. But I have red cabbage that's cut up, so I'm gonna add that on top. I really wish I had some relish, but I didn't. I just totally forgot. There's vegan mayo as well, and it's actually really good. My mayo and my sweet relish, I guess I'm missing, but whatever. It's still gonna taste good. And then, I don't know if I showed that, but my little tomato. I'm gonna get this going, and I'll show you what it ends up looking like. Shoot, I forgot to include something else. I'm just gonna set this on here for a second, just so I can reach my cereal. So I'm gonna have this and this delicious thing. So, can you guys see it? Oh. For a second I thought it said original. So it's unsweetened. So it has 10 grams of protein per serving. Oh, I might have showed it on my whoa, I got a little wobbly. I think I might have showed it on my other video, but I'm gonna go ahead and add cereal because I know I'm gonna be hungry, and since I won't be adding the rice, that'll cut down on my carbs. I'm gonna bump those up so I'm not too low. Not a bad angle. Okay, well, alright, so for any of these sausages, you truly don't need to like cook them for a long time. It's kind of just dependent on how you guys wanna cook them, but this is what mine look like, and I mean, it's just kind of what you feel like, but that's what mine look like. Just make sure they're warm through the middle, then you should be fine, but you don't really have to do this for too long. And then I put my hot dog buns on the side just to toast them up a little bit. I like doing this. Try it out. I mean, it's just toasted bread basically, but it makes a world of a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and put these things together, and then I'll show you what they look like.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so this is what it looks like. That's the final product. And normally I don't, oh, let's set this back. So normally I don't do both of them at the same time just because it can get a little soggy with the ketchup and mustard. Well, basically everything. I would suggest just eating one at a time, but if you're lazy like me sometimes, I'd just do it. But if I can, I normally just do one at a time just to avoid the bun getting so soggy. But I had to do it for you guys just to show you what I will be eating tonight. So that's what I'll be having, and I don't even know if you guys can tell, but there's two quote-unquote hot dogs in there, but you can't really tell. That's why it's worth it just to put both of them. I love ketchup, so I put a bunch of ketchup. And I don't have the mayo nor the relish, but this will do, and I'm probably going to devour these in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna eat this, and I think I should be good for the day, but I'll include this in one of my workout videos so I can just kind of compile these two together. Hopefully you guys like this video. I'm gonna try to get better at holding this camera too. I'm sorry if I'm so shaky or kind of all over the place. And I feel like I stare at the top up here instead of the actual lens. So I'm gonna try to do a better job to look at the lens itself instead of the little camera. I'm sorry, the little screen above the lens. I'll try to do a better job at that. I'll try to keep it more steady, and I might start putting my camera on something when I'm recording, so it's not so shaky. But I'm getting used to this. We'll see how I do. So I'll check in on the next one.